Hey everyone, long time no see. It's been a very long time since I posted a video. But I just wanted to hop on here real quick and give you my 2 cents and my thoughts on the Ghostbuster Plasma series Haslab that's going on right now. So there's 15 days left in the Haslab. There's 9,252 backers, and their target's 12,000. I don't think they're gonna get their target at 12,000. But I'm not sure. I know I've only done one Haslab, and that was for the Proton Pack, and that well exceeded the target like within the first few days or something. It was crazy. So I'm not sure how they work. I don't know if they're like 500 short, will they still make it anyway? Or if they're too short, if they're like at 11,999, well, they didn't meet it. Are they, well, we're not making it, I don't know. I don't know what they do. So, but anyways, I don't think they're going to get to 12,000. It seems a very slow go. And, so for me personally, am I going to back it? At the moment, I'm not backing it. I know it's a shock, right? But, mainly because I have other things going on with in life that I need the money for, and I don't really have the extra cash right now. With that being said, if a few things were different on it, I definitely would back it because I want that Ecto 1A bad. Obviously the Ecto, the regular Ecto. I mean, I have the Blitzway, and I've had basically every regular Ecto ever made. So I'm set with that. I wouldn't need that. But the Ecto 1A from Ghostbusters 2, that's a must have. I did have an Ecto 1A before, and I sold it. Regret that one. But it was the Hot Wheels Ecto 1A, and it was 1/18th scale. It was metal. It wasn't 100% accurate, but it was like the only one ever made, really. Unless you wanted to get the, I think it's like the 120 something scale model that you could build. I think literally those were the only two Ecto 1As ever made. Besides like the small Hot Wheel ones too. But at any rate, this would be by far the biggest Ecto 1A. And it looks somewhat accurate. Here's the thing. It's definitely a toy, right? This is a toy. This is for the little 5-6 inch figures. But as you guys know, I am always about 100% accuracy and movie accurate and all that stuff. So for me, this isn't really something I'm into or something I would really want. But like I said, it's the Ecto 1A. And with working lights. The lights look amazing. They did an amazing job on the lights. Now here's the two things that, sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing right now. I forgot, I don't have the software anymore on my computer to where I can do show you my computer screen at the same time as me talking or whatever. I've been out of the game for so long now. But I'll try to throw some photos in here maybe. But anyways, I'm on the website right now, the Haslab website, and let's see where these pictures are. How do you get to this thing? Okay, so I'm just looking at their website right now. So the two things, there might be more than two, I don't know. But the two things that really make me not want to back this, if they would change these two things, I would back it immediately. Stickers, the decals, the fact that you buy the Ecto, the original Ecto, and you got to take off the decals on that and move the roof rack over, and then put all the Ecto 1A decals on it. I don't like that they're stickers. I don't care what kind of stickers they are. And the fact that they're supposed to be removable and you can like reuse them multiple times, that just scares me even more. That means they don't stick, right? Like, if you can easily take them off and put them back on, how are they? I don't see how they're sticking. So if you were going to, because what I would do if I back this, I'm getting 2 deluxes. I'm going to sell off all the figures because I don't care for the figures at all, especially at that scale. Like, I'm not into that. But I would only be getting this strictly to display the 2 cars next to each other. But if the stickers weren't stickers and they were like paint, or even if they were decals like the Blitzway car, they're decals, but there's like a clear coat of paint over it. On the Ecto, not the Afterlife, but on the original Ecto, there's a nice fine clear coat over the whole car, over the sticker. So it's not gonna like peel off, or over time it's not gonna fuck anything up or nothing. These are just regular stickers over white plastic. So you got that. I'm not a fan of that at all. That discourages me. Now, if I did get it, I would try to, after applying the stickers, hopefully correctly, because you have that too. So now you got to sit here like when you got the first Ecto when we were little kids. You got to put the stickers on perfectly, and you got to worry about that. And it's just, I don't know. But if I did get it, I would find some kind of clear coat to put over the entire car, so those stickers, I don't have to worry about the stickers falling off or peeling or anything like that. So the stickers is a big no-no for me. The other thing is the accuracy. Now, obviously, like I said, this isn't some high-end collectible, which, although the price, it's getting up there, but for what it is. But that's just everything now. So it's not like some high-end collectible that's going to be 100% movie accurate. It's a toy, right? It is just a toy for the 6-inch figures. So everyone who collects those things finally have a scaled car that's correct for that scale of figures and everything, which totally get all that. That's awesome. But for me personally, it's not near accurate enough. Don't get me wrong, it looks good. They did a good job, but like the back door, the whole rear end of the car is off. It's going to be hard to explain to you guys what I'm talking about, but it's totally off. The shape of the rear end, the shape of the back hatch, the shape of the back window, it like just goes straight down like this. It looks too squarish. It's not curved like it's supposed to be. And then you have these fins underneath the back wheels. The fins that kind of protrude out a little bit underneath the rear fender, they have them like double the size they're supposed to be. Like, it looks really bad. Now, again, I'm totally being picky as hell and nitpicking because that's what I do, because I want my Ghostbuster Ectos to be as movie accurate as possible. But I get it. I'll say it over and over again. I get it. These are just toys for those figures. I understand that. But that's why, for me, it's not something that I'm crazy excited about. But I could be, though. I could be. If they could fix that rear end and get that more accurate, get rid of that long fin thing sticking out the bottom. I mean, you hardly even see that on the car. It's there, don't get me wrong, but on the real car, you hardly see that. It's not as near as protruding as it is on this. To me, they got to fix the rear end, fix that part, just at least a little bit better. Because to me, it really stands out. And then the fact that they're stickers. I can't get over the fact that they're stickers to turn it into the Ecto 1A. Roof rack looks good. Obviously, it's still not 100% movie accurate. It's not going to be at this scale with it being a toy and everything. But for what it is, it does look amazing. And like I said, the lights are amazing. What else was I going to say? Like the blue hoses that connect to the cars, they're actually different on the Ecto 1A. Slightly different. But on this, they're not different, which is no big deal, because I would just paint the parts that need to be changed or whatever when I turn it into the Ecto 1A. There's a lot of things to it that I can personally do myself to make it a little more accurate, movie accurate. some of the components on the roof racks, the size, the scale of certain things aren't right. They're definitely off. Um, Definitely off. Now that I'm really looking at, there's a lot of things that are off. And also on the roof rack, like there's no where the rack actually attaches to the car, where there's supposed to be those black bars coming down. That's part of the roof rack frame. It's not. It's just these. If they have like these wood. I'm sorry, not wood. They have just white blocks that it sits on because that's where it plugs into the electronics, I believe. But like I said, which it's a toy, so I really don't expect it to be like the Blitzway or 100% movie accurate as a high end collectible or something. So, but for what it is awesome. It is cool that they're offering an Ecto 1A because no one does, and that is obviously the draw. At least for me, I know for most of the people backing it, the draw is that it's it's 100. I think it's what 112 scale for those figures. So it's the first proper scale for those figures for people who collect those figures. So that's the big draw. Then the second big draw is for diehard Ghostbuster fans that want the second car from the second movie. And it would be awesome to have both of these together in the same scale, same likeness, in a display. And obviously, I don't care about the figures, but it is awesome that they have the figures and Tully from Ghostbusters 2. The only other company that made Tully was Diamond Select. And that actually wasn't a bad Tully. I used to have the Diamond Select ones. That wasn't that bad at all. I think a lot of people are forgetting about that, but they did make a Tully. They made one in uniform and out of uniform, actually. They also made a Dana Barrett. They made like everything. They made everything. They made Janine. They made Peck. They made everyone. Yeah, even Janos from the second one and the baby. Diamond Select. And plus they had the rooftop sing, the firehouse sing. They went all in on the Ghostbusters. They just weren't done really well. Their sculpts and all that kind of stuff. It just wasn't, might not be as good as Haslab's, but again, I'm normally not into those type of figures or anything like that. All right, now I'm going on a rant. I don't even know what I'm doing. But all the lights look great. I love all the lights. They're going to be USB, so you don't need batteries. That's a plus, definitely, for if you're just displaying it. It is. It's badass. Do I want it? Yeah. Do I want to pay that much for it? No. Again, the stickers, like on the Ecto 1A, when you get rid of the gray hose from the first Ecto, where the hole was, now it looks like you just put like maybe a white plug in there or something. And then that's right where the yellow and black strip sticker goes for the Ecto 1A. And then you see this white dot right in the middle of that. I mean, it's just these tiny, tiny little things like that, which I understand. I fully understand they have, you're going to have these little things like this when you're transferring, when you have to turn one car into the other. There's no way around it. Like, what are you going to do? There's no way around that. So I understand that. I just wish they would have just made the Ecto 1A and also made Ecto. They're not going to do that, obviously, for cost purposes. But yeah, if they would have just came out with the Ecto 1A, where it comes with the decals already on it perfectly, unlike Blitzway. Let's hope that's another thing. Let's hope that these stickers, I guess if the stickers are crooked, you could just take them off and fix them. But I don't know. So I'm going to for the next 15 days, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to watch the backers, see if if it's even going to be backed anyways. I hope it is backed for everyone who really wants this. I really want it too, just not at that price point for something that, and plus, I don't know, is this car going to yellow? Like, how long is it going to take for these cars for the plastics to start yellowing, just like the Ecto 1 from the real Ghostbusters when we were kids, that one, Ecto 1, that probably took, I don't know, probably takes a long time. Who knows? But I'm not trying to be a downer at all about this. I think this is great. I think it's amazing, especially for the people who have those figures and collect those figures. And like I said, for me, I want the Ecto 1A. I would love to have that, but it's just too toyish for me. Because that's what it is. It's a toy. But it's also badass. It's also a very cool toy. And they would look really cool together. So, I don't know, guys. I just wanted to hop on here, share my thoughts about it. But I hope it does back. I don't... I heard a lot of people say that, like, usually on these Haslabs in the last few days, they get a lot of backers. I don't see it pushing over 12,000 at this point. It hasn't really moved. I think it's gone up a couple hundred in like 6 days or something. Like, it doesn't look good. So we'll see though. If I do end up getting it, I'll let you guys know. But I really do hope there's enough people talking about the rear hatch and the rear end that maybe they can tweak it. I don't know if it's already too late or whatnot, but it is cool how the lights on the top scrolling bar, I like how they did that. Some people are complaining about it, but I really don't see any other way for them to do that. It's actually pretty cool how you can take in and out whatever you want it to say. I mean, it looks pretty good to me. So for what it is, like I said, it's a toy and it's a 1/12 scale, and for it being a 1/12 scale toy, it's pretty freaking amazing. And the engineering to be able to swap from each car to another is awesome as well. I just wish they would have one dedicated to each. And I also wish that the deluxe came with both cars instead of having to buy a regular and a deluxe to get both cars, or two deluxes, whatever. I think it'd be cool if either the regular was just the Ecto 1 with all the first movie stuff, and then the deluxe was the Ecto 1 and the Ecto A. But it's not a perfect world. So, I mean, you're looking at, $800, $900 after shipping. I mean, you're looking at $1,000 to get both. And at the end, it's a toy. It's not, even the Blitzway is a toy at 1/6, but it's more movie accurate. It's just nicer overall, has way more detail. Plus at this scale, like all the antennas on everything are like thick plastic, which doesn't look good. It's not, I know I say it all the time, it's not movie accurate. It just doesn't look good. It looks like the big antennas that fold over on the front and back, they look okay. But all the other antennas on the roof racks are just those thick, it almost looks like Lego antennas. I don't like that. And like I said, I'm trying to, the scale of everything, especially on Ecto 1 from the first movie, the scale of the lights on top, the siren on top, everything just looks a little off. It just looks a little off, but it's not, it's just whatever. That's just me being super picky. So anyways, that's it, guys. I'm done rambling. Hopefully everyone who's backing this, you guys will meet your target and get it. And hopefully not though, also, because if I don't get it and then I regret it and I see everyone a year later having it and I'm like, man, I wish I would have got that. I don't know. It's so hard to pass. If it was just the Ecto 1, easy pass for me. I have enough Ectos. Don't need it for the figures. Don't have the figures. It's that Ecto 1A, man. It's that Ecto 1A. I want that car. I missed the 1/18 scale I had, even though it wasn't movie accurate and it was little, but it was all I had. And they did a pretty good job on it. Don't get me wrong. But man, fix that rear end. They have the technology. With all the 3D computer printing, all that, whatever they use. I mean, this should be no problem. The shape of the car itself, the frame of the car should be no problem to get. Perfect. Like, I don't really know, I could be talking on my ass because I don't know how this shit's actually really made, but I just feel like it would be in 2024, it'd be no problem getting this car, the shape of the car at least, perfect. But that's just me. So, all right, guys, hope you have a good one. And let me know in the comments below if you're picking this up or if you think that it will end up getting backed. All right, see ya.